Welcome to the Club Treasurer Training. This training was created by Deb Hadley with support from Carolyn Dingfelder, Elisa Mangan, Kelly Chadwick, and Kristen Crowell. I'm Deb Hadley and I will be delivering this training for you. The first thing you'll want to do is enlarge the screen so you can see all of the documents, otherwise the print will be too small for you to read. This training is divided up into segments and will follow along with the Club Treasurer Training Workbook. There are a total of 7 videos that complete the Club Treasurer training. You can watch all 7 videos at once or break them up into training segments. The important thing is that you do watch all 7 videos and you follow along in the workbook so you understand how the complete system works. Later on, if you can't remember how to do a specific task, you can simply find that video and review it to refresh your memory. When you have completed all 7 videos, please take the evaluation survey that's located on the website where you found this video and let us know how we did. Share with us things you liked and ways in which we can improve our training. The Club Treasurer Training Part 1, Getting Started. This segment will give you the important tools and steps to get started as the Club Treasurer. Before we do get started, you will need to download the documents you see on the screen. These items can be found on the Minnesota 4-H website right by the Treasurer Training videos. On the left of the screen, you will see the Treasurer Training Workbook. This is not to be confused with the Treasurer Book, but is simply a workbook that will teach you the skills to be the Club Treasurer. You will also need worksheets 1 and 2, as shown on the right side of the screen. If you have not downloaded these items, please take time to do so now. When you're ready, please open your Treasurer Training Workbook to page 2 and follow along with me. Congratulations on being elected treasurer for your 4-H club. This is really a great honor and a position that must belong to someone who is trustworthy and honest. It's important that you learn new record-keeping skills to help you track your club's finances. These will be skills you will use for the rest of your life. Best of luck in your new position and have fun along the way. On the screen and on page 3, you will see Step 1, Creating the Treasurer Binder. The Treasurer Binder is simply a place for you to organize all of your paperwork. You will need a 1 to 2 inch 3-ring binder shown on the left of the screen, tabs for your book, which we will discuss on the next slide, and the Treasurer Training Workbook that you're working with right now, shown on the right. Things that go in the binder: a money bag or a clear sheet protector to hold your receipts and money before you can do your record keeping, and other helpful supplies would include a triplicate receipt book, a stapler, paper clips, 3-hole punch, calculator, pens, and pencils. A large carrying tub to hold all your supplies is also a great option. In the middle of page 3 in your book, there's an explanation for the tabs that are recommended for your Treasurer Binder. Tab 1 should say Treasurer Workbook. This is a place for you to house your Treasurer Training Workbook that you're working out of right now. Tab 2 through 13 should be 12 monthly tabs, a tab for each month, October through September. Tab 14 is your Reconciliation tab. This is a place where you will house your bank statements and your reconciliation forms. Tab 15 are your Treasurer Reports. Tab 16, Chartering Documents. This can be the previous year's chartering documents and the ones that you'll fill out at the end of your term. And tab 17 is the previous treasurer book. You will want the Excel checkbook ledger from the previous treasurer because there are chances that all checks have not cleared from the bank, so you'll need this when you complete your reconciliation at the end of each month. Step 2, the 4 documents that make up the treasurer book found on the bottom of page 3. That's it. There are only 4 forms. The 4 forms are the Excel checkbook ledger. And the thing I want you to know about the Excel checkbook ledger is that every month, October through September, along with all of the end of the year chartering documents that you will need to complete, are all in this one document. They are located right here on the bottom. This means that the totals transfer from month to month. You'll only need to download this one form, and record keeping will be very easy for you if you stay on top of things. Then we have the itemized income form, reconciliation form, and the monthly treasurer report. All of these forms are in Excel, so they will do the adding and subtracting for you. We'll talk about each of these forms throughout the training. On the top of page 4 in your workbook, you'll find directions on how to save the treasurer documents from the website to your computer and an easy way to organize your files on your desktop, a jump drive, or on a CD. First, you want to create a folder and call it the Club Treasurer Book. Click into that folder and you will create 4 folders: the Excel checkbook ledger, itemized income forms, reconciliation forms, and treasurer reports. In the Excel Checkbook Ledger folder, you will want to download the ledger from the website. You only need to do this once because every month, October through September, along with all of the chartering documents, can be found on the tabs at the bottom of this document. In the Itemized Income Form folder, you'll want to save a blank document, and every time you make a deposit, rename the deposit with the deposit date and save it in the folder. You want that blank document so you won't have to continually go back to the website and re-download it. You will follow the same procedure for bank reconciliation forms and for treasurer reports. The club treasurer position description found on page 4. The youth treasurer will work with the adult advisor to the youth treasurer and the adult verifier in keeping accurate records of all money collected and spent in all financial accounts. Other duties include using the new treasurer documents, participate in the treasurer training, paying bills on time, making deposits, reconciling the checking and savings accounts each month, completing a treasurer report and sharing it with the club at each meeting, and keep up to date on bookwork and organize the paperwork in the 3-ring treasurer binder. You are elected for a 1-year term by being nominated and voted into office, and you can serve no more than 2 consecutive terms. A club treasurer must be in 6th grade or older unless pre-approved by the 4-H program coordinator. You are going to learn how to complete all of these duties throughout this training. Club financial team and signature card rules found on the bottom of page 4. Financial team. Find out the other members of the club's financial team. It is best practice to have 4 members: the youth treasurer, an additional youth signer, an adult advisor to the youth treasurer, and the adult verifier. The next thing you'll have to do is sign the signature card at the bank. So go to the bank and take a copy of your club's minutes showing you are the newly elected youth treasurer and have your name added to the club's signature card so you can have access to the account and sign checks. It is best practice for you to go to the bank with your parent and or a member of the financial team. Then make sure you review the signature card rules. Make sure you know the duties of all the signers on the club accounts and what the responsibilities are of each member as it pertains to the signature card. You can see this on the screen. The box to the left are the recommended 4 signers on the account. The orange box in the middle are the rules that need to be followed if the youth treasurer and adult advisor live in the same household and are related. The green box to the right are the rules if the youth treasurer and adult advisor do not live in the same household and are not related. The rules between the adult advisor and adult verifier change according to the relationship of the youth treasurer. It is important that everyone on the team knows this. On the bottom of page 5, it explains the 3 chartering documents that will be completed by the previous youth treasurer and documents that you will complete at the end of your term. On the screen are the examples of these 3 documents. These forms must be turned into the Extension office each year by November 1st. Each form will be discussed throughout the training. The form to the left is the Minnesota 4-H Annual Club Financial Summary, Form B. In the middle is the Club Proposed Budget, Form C, and to the far right is the Annual Review, Form D. These documents, again, are due to the Extension office by November 1st, so you will be the treasurer for a month before you'll probably see the completed documents from the past year since your term started October 1st. That concludes the end of the Treasurer Training, Part 1. Now get ready for Part 2, where we will learn how to review the Minnesota 4-H Annual Club Financial Summary. You will learn how to input the starting balances into the October Excel Checkbook Ledger. You'll learn how to understand the club proposed budget, how to handle income, and how to pay expenses.